New from Carl's Jr., it's the El Diablo Burger, a char-broiled 1/2 pound, 100% Black Angus thick burger with jalapeno poppers, pepper jack cheese, fiery habanero sauce, and bacon strips and sliced jalapeños on a fresh baked bun. Today we're going to tackle Carl's Jr.'s new Diablo Burger.
You look like an angel, walk like an angel.
It's got bacon on it. Looks like it's got it's supposed to be over half a pound. Are these jalapeno poppers? Wow, so let's just kind of quickly go over what's in it. I see jalapenos on there. I see their habanero sauce. Looks like there's pepper jack cheese and the jalapeno poppers and bacon. And now we'll find out how many bites I can take before I take a sip of water. You know, I ordered this to go at the restaurant, and the cashier there offered me a glass of water anyway. He's like, here, you might as well take one of these. I'm taking it to go. Alright. Bacon's pretty good. Well, it's not very hot at all. Unless there's a delayed reaction. Well, it's not terribly. I thought my mouth would be on fire. It's not really. It's still a good burger. I mean, those jalapeno poppers are good. It's mozzarella, jalapeno. It's all deep fried together. So it's the Diablo. It's a delicious burger. It's just not. It's not as hot as they say it would be. Not to me, anyway. Unless it's a delayed reaction. I feel just a little bit of warmth on my tongue. A little bit of heat. I do miss not having normal condiments on there. There's no lettuce or tomato or pickles or onions. Just a really thick slab of meat, really thick patty, and the cheese. You know, they should sell those jalapeno poppers separately. That would make an awesome appetizer, wouldn't it? Well, it's still a delicious burger. And maybe the heat's not presenting itself, but it is making me thirsty, however. The peppers are activating my salivary glands, or maybe they're drying up my saliva. El Diablo. like you mean it. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Remember that from Seinfeld? These pretzels are making me thirsty. Well, this hamburger is making me thirsty too. Okay, it's starting to heat up now. It's a delayed reaction, folks. I definitely can't get that burning taste out of my mouth. Oh boy. And, but it's still good. One thing the heat does is kind of cancels out the flavors a little bit, but still pretty good. El Diablo! I'll have to do that a couple times in the intro. Well, that's it, folks. That's El Diablo down the hatch. 1/2 pound of El Diablo down the hatch. Well, I'm still here, folks. My mouth is burning a little bit, but it's not overkill. I only had to take a sip of water a couple times, and I'm going to do so again. And it's not necessarily because it's so hot, but I've noticed that whenever I eat, I have dry mouth. I always have, ever since I was, I guess, really young. I've never had too much saliva, you know. So my mouth dries out pretty easily, and when I'm eating food, of course, it dries out even quicker. But that's a pretty nice burn. It's not a bad burn. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't make me want to cry. It's not. If you've ever had Chinese hot mustard, that would have been awesome. They should have squirted a whole bunch of that on here. You want to feel some burn. That's the one thing they forgot to do. They should have used Chinese hot mustard. And that would have made this El Diablo burger live up to its name even more. In summation, it's delicious. You can always tell, because now I'm burping. Really big burger. The patty was really thick, and the addition of the poppers was unexpected. I love that. It had mozzarella cheese and jalapeno, and it's deep fried. So basically, if you're looking for a nice hot burger, Carl's Jr. won't do you wrong, but you don't have to be scared to try it. I was nervous about what would happen if my airway would close off. And there's one final scare that I have to worry about, and that's the, well, how do I put this delicately? A couple hours from now, when nature takes its course, kind of wondering how painful that's going to be for me. So I'll keep you posted. Until then, I recommend Carl's Jr. and their El Diablo burger. You can't get it anywhere else.